Oh, big crash this time in the
huge
wall. And that's at turn 5. Another car being eaten alive. And the 17 down at the chicane.
Well, with 4 laps to go, this is going to bring the safety car out, that one. That looked like Quinn's car, I think, down in turn 5 with a lot of damage. Obviously, a big moment there, and has done a fair bit of damage to that car. We've got another one stuck in the middle of turn 2. So with only a couple of laps to go, the race director's going to have to make a decision there. But Woods now down the inside of Scaberis. So he lost out a little bit earlier. He's got past Duckworth and Scaberis now. And here's the replay of that action at turn 5.
Oh, on his own.
That's our leader, isn't it?
It was. So that was before. He's got a massive lead of 19 seconds. And that was Quinn backing it in to Super Cheap Auto turn 5 now. Easy to do, isn't it?
So he's obviously lost the rear of the car on the way into the corner there. And, yeah, you can see he's, you know, obviously off both fences and a bit of damage to that one.
This is Robert Motbey. Those curbs can almost flip these Aussie racing cars. The Moms and Motors entry now stuck on the inside, and the safety car, unsurprisingly, has been called here on lap 7. Eventually, it had to happen. Been absolutely on, and is that Chad Chapman coming to arrest?
Oh, and that was, yeah, maybe that wasn't tyre smoke rubbing out of Chad Chapman's car. It's been smoking for a long time. Something just let go underneath of it. We saw a flash of flame, and Quinn's still sitting in that car, so obviously he's moving around. It's good to see. He's okay. But fair bit of damage to that little Aussie race car. He's gone to that wall hard. And we've got...
Oh, Paul Faber still in there.
It's like an Aussie race car wrecking yard around here at the moment, isn't it? So this race car's spread all over the place.
It's meant to be a clearance sale. With
the field under control now, you've got Kasuko at the front of that with Mark Griffith. Stevenson has managed to find himself up in a P3. And then Woods from the back of the grid. What a great drive. We had him see that win yesterday, and he's now found himself in a P4. Scaberis is up in a P5 at the moment, and it was James Duckworth that's managed to be with that little group and up into position 6. So all those front runners have managed to find their way right towards the pointy end of this, but the safety car definitely going to bring them under control, and that'll end the race under safety car in these conditions.
So that 23-second margin Kasukio had back to Griffith will come back to 0 lap 7, and we might finish this under safety car with 2 to go. There's a fair bit of damage out there and a lot of cars stranded around this Sydney Olympic Park street circuit. It was bound to happen. These kind of races do that. I'm surprised we didn't see it earlier, to be honest.
Well, the guys were pretty tame, weren't they? Yesterday, the 2 races we saw yesterday was a lot of racing action, a little bit of damage, but today there's still plenty of both. You could see Quinn out of the car there. Not a great weekend for the Quinns. We've had Tony crashing his car and getting a penalty. There's Kent's car in the fence as well, so not a good position for those guys. But yeah, with 2 laps to go with the safety car, it's going to be very difficult to clean this circuit up.
They got together, in fact, during the first race. You can see how small these cars are when you see the drivers get out. Here's the replays coming up. We've got a whole lot to show you here under the Lexus RCF safety car. So that's Quinn. It's Quinn initially.
That is where he's just ripped the rear wing off. So he's arrived at turn 5 with no rear wing on that car. He's turned it in, and it's just let go on him. So that's my prediction for it. We haven't been able to see it live, but obviously where it's let go so early that it's going to come back to that the rear of the car's let go in the high-speed corner, which is where you need that rear wing.
Let's check it out now. This is Robert Motbey in real time down into the chicane. Lucky because Paul Faber was just to the left-hand side of that shot. That's Brendan Tucker looking up going, oh no, not again. It's been caught up in the wars this weekend.
It's lucky that car didn't grab on that curb and flip over. We've seen that happen time and time again in Aussie race cars. They're so small, but the curbs are so big, so very lucky to get away with that one.